So I just want to start this off by saying I just tried to record this video, but what ended up happening was I tested it right beforehand. Turned on my recording for about 2 seconds, said hi, ended it, and then what I did was I moved my microphone about an inch to the right, and that made it stop working, and I didn't realize. So this is take two. Alright, what I was gonna say was this video is sort of just gonna be really talking about my channel, but I want to clarify the title first. It isn't fully true. My channel isn't in a place where it's actually dying. My last video, basically, somebody commented saying, you know, oh, I don't see why you only have 11 views, or however many it was at the time. And I replied saying, like, oh, it's probably because I heavily decreased my upload schedule. But that video now it's broken 60 views, which isn't terrible. But the video before it still has less than 30, which is the worst I've ever had, I think. But, you know, when you go to the YouTube analytics page, you see a number, 1 to 10, 1 being your highest view video, 10 being your lowest, out of the last 10. And of the last, like, 15 videos that I've uploaded or something, it's always 7 or below. And I just wanted to clarify, first of all, no, I'm still not going anywhere. No matter how much my channel dies, I'm just gonna keep uploading. Once again, it could become less, it could become less consistent, but I'm not gonna ever quit uploading, even if it's really, really rare. And I wanted to talk about what this channel was meant to be and what it is now, which I've touched on a few times in my videos, but never in detail in the same place. It's like you could go to a lot of my videos and piece it together for yourself, but I really just want to get into detail here. When I started my channel, you know, I was 17, about to turn 18. I didn't really talk to people much. If I'm being honest, I made, like, kind of a lot of friends right after starting my channel. I had the ones that I talked about in a video, and also just other friends, and ones that I still talk to this day. But, you know, I started the channel, I didn't really talk to people, I was 17, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna start this channel to kind of be my personal journal. I had gotten recommended a video that was similar. I think originally I uploaded my videos with Roblox in the background, but I had gotten recommended a video that was similar. I'm assuming anybody watching this knows the type of video because, you know, it very much comes off as my type of video as well. So I got recommended one of those. I'm like, that's not a bad idea. I didn't even fucking watch the video at the time, I don't think. I'm like, nope, I'm doing this right now. Made a channel, uploaded the video, and there we go. And even though I viewed it as my journal at the time, I also had this other idea in mind where if somebody commented any topic, I would talk about it, no matter what it was. And I thought that that would be very important to keep my channel alive, because I didn't have much to talk about at the time. Nothing was really going on. But then, you know, as my second semester senior year continued, and then graduation, and then going to college, I got more and more topics, of course, just naturally. And that still happened a couple times where somebody will comment and I'll talk about it, but it's not like the backbone of my channel. And I think what's really changed the most is I don't view this as my journal in the sense that it's private thoughts that no one will see. I did view it that way at first because even though anybody could view it, you know, the internet is anonymous somewhat. But since, oh shit, I'm probably gonna get mining fatigue. I guess not. Okay, we're good. Since then, well, first of all, one of my roommates watches my videos. And, like, a couple of my friends have seen my videos. I met someone who goes to my college. I've told that story before. I made a video about the college I go to. And then somebody recognized it and was like, hey, this sounds a lot like my college. And I'm like, oh, hi, do you want to hang out? And then we ended up hanging out, which was pretty cool. Because it's like, it's almost a similar thing to like meeting a fan, even though I had only 200 subscribers. Something like that. So it's not really anonymous anymore, but I view that as a good thing. I don't view this as my journal anymore. I more view it as it's the kind of shit that I almost want people to know about me, but I just don't want to say, if that makes sense. Like, there's a few things that, of course, I could do without people in real life knowing. But for the most part, it's just kind of stuff that I think would make them understand me better as a person. Because going back to high school, a lot of people, when they say that they didn't have friends during school, during high school, during a specific era of school, they usually will add on that it's like, oh, it's because I was weird, you know? But for me, it wasn't like that. It's just nobody knew anything about me at all. I was fairly socially awkward, but people wouldn't even know that because I just didn't talk to anyone, I didn't have social media, I didn't do anything really. So I feel like a lot of people, because a few people from my high school went to my college as well, and I've been hanging out with some of them. And I still feel like they don't know anything about me. And I'm not saying that I would want them to find this, but like if they did, it wouldn't be the end of the world because it would give more context to me as a person. And that I actually have some interesting things to say, at least I'd like to believe so. So yeah, the purpose of this channel has changed, really. That being said, I think what I talked about in the dry run of this video was also the idea of slightly changing content in the sense that I don't know if it should always be Minecraft. You know, there's been a few where there's been the occasional Roblox video thrown in there. Yeah, sorry, I thought my roommate was back. If my roommate gets back, I'm just going to type out the rest of the video. But oh shit, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know how important the Minecraft is to the channel. I think I don't know if somebody can let me know about that. I'm gonna go to that village. But I think I fall more into the umbrella of just commentary rather than Minecraft commentary based on the fact that, look at what I'm doing right now. I'm running around, basically just trying to get further away from the spawn point. There isn't really much Minecrafting going on right now. So I've thought about if there's actually an opportunity to do so, I will record maybe even a real life video because, well, I don't know if I'll show myself in the video. Information about me isn't hard to find. I'm gonna say that. Like, you could find my first name, you could find my face. I don't try to hide it, I just don't show it either because there hasn't been a reason to. But if there's an opportunity to make a real life video, I would probably do it. But yeah, let me know if that would be a bad idea or if you'd want to see something like that. I'm not really sure what this channel is, really. Even though I've been talking about what this channel is the whole time. But yeah, the main thing is just, even if my channel is dying slightly, I really don't give a shit. When this channel was very young, I did almost quit before I uploaded that video about, like, incels or whatever, like, back when I still had the small text in my thumbnails and it was black text instead of red and white. That felt like so long ago now, but I uploaded that one video, it got over 1,000 views, and then at that point I was like, okay, people are at least seeing my shit, I do not care. Now, right before uploading that, I was considering just focusing on a different channel. And speaking of which, I want to talk about the fact that I might have an addiction to making shit online because, well, I have 3 YouTube channels. Okay, scratch that. I have 5 YouTube channels. One of them is music, and one of them is just not associated with my name. I have 7 YouTube channels, because I also have 2 from 2015, but those don't really count. I have a Twitch, and like I just said, with one of the channels, I make music. That's what I've been doing lately. You can check that out if you want, or my other channels, or my Twitch. The music is, it's like noise music, pretty much, so it's not really something that any normal person would be interested in. It's like, some of the songs are like punk, and some of them are just like fucking noise music, straight up noise. If you are a nerd, then you know what I'm talking about. Alright. Anyway, I don't know if I have any interesting stories that have been going on lately. I mean, I was sick for a while. Since then, I've just been trying to get caught up with my shit since I was so far behind. I guess I have a couple stories that I could tell. I don't know. It's just nothing really that interesting has been happening, just like before. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else I want to say. I think I'm gonna end this in a second. Once again, feel free to leave your feedback in the comments as always, especially about the idea of me doing a slight content change, or leave your questions, or throwing it back. I'm just kidding. Or as a throwback to what I originally intended, you can leave a topic, and I can talk about it in the next video. Yeah, that's that. So I'm gonna end this now. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. I have a feeling that my first take of this was honestly better, but at least my microphone is working this time. So yeah, I will see you sometime from probably 1 day from now to 2 weeks from now, considering how inconsistent I am. Alright, goodbye. Thank you for listening as always.